A massive sim update is on the way. We've got all the details on that, including all of this week's announcements and releases. There's no time for an intro, let's jump into this week's video. Welcome to another Microsoft Flight Simulator update video. This is where we bring you each and every week all of the important news and updates on the development of this new flight sim. So please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that way we can let you know when all the important cool flight sim stuff goes live. Before we jump into the announcements and the releases, a quick word from one of our partners. Apex Gaming PCs and the Aus Flight Simmer channel have partnered up to create a range of gaming flight simmer PCs tailored to flight simulation pilots in mind. The private pilot and the commercial pilot range has been designed to provide a great frame rates if you are on a budget or if you're an experienced simmer and want to take your simming to the next level. You can even customize to suit your virtual pilot needs. Links in the description below if you want to check out the new range of Aus Flight Simmer PCs, the private pilot and the commercial pilot. Starting off with this week's announcements, and the first one goes to the Just Flight team this week announcing their next aircraft project, which is going to be the Fokker 28 Fellowship for the new sim. Just Flight have mentioned over in the development page of their website that this package will include 4 variants of the F-28, including the 1000, the 2000, the 3000 and the 4000. The Fokker first flew in the late 60s and it was designed to carry about 50 to 65 passengers as a regional jet. Its production finished in the late 80s. Just Flight have included a large number of features with the announcement of this aircraft, and some of them are 4K PBR texturing, realistic animations, custom ground equipment, detailed aircraft mapping down to every rivet. Custom systems include hydraulics, electrical, engine bleed, fuel and pressurization, realistic autopilot, Y sounds. At the moment there is no ETA, but from what we know from Just Flight, we should expect it to see or be out in the next few months. The next announcement this week was really more of a teaser, and it goes to Aerosoft. They published new teaser shots of their 2 up-and-coming projects, the CRJ 900 1000 and the Twin Otter. The pictures show some of the liveries we should expect to see with the CRJ add-on package, and also with the Otter we get to see some texture work on the floats and inside of the cabin. Again, no ETA on when these will be released, but of course we are keeping a very close eye on these and we'll keep you updated. The biggest Flight Sim Expo event in the world is on again this year, and over at the FS Expo Facebook page this week they released their list of partners for this year's Expo in 2021. This year's event is taking place in San Diego in September, and according to the list, some of the big partners that we should see attending at the Expo this year will be Lockheed Martin with Prepare 3D, X-Plane 11, Frostmaster, Honeycomb, Orbeck, SoFly is to mention a few. It's great to see that the flight sim community is getting out and about, and again, hopefully this is just beginning, and one day us Aussies, we might be able to get out and join you guys sometime soon. Moving on to the first release for the week, and this goes to the team at FSDG as they released the Seychelles for Microsoft Flight Simulator. This tropic paradise is located in the Indian Ocean off the coast of Africa. FSDG package includes all the islands in the region and a detailed rendition of the major airports and local strips. Each island has been given an extensive overhaul with realistic modeling of the terrain and added custom aerial imaging. Reefs around each island have been added to truly give you the effect of paradise. Large airports are included if you want to land quickly, such as the Seychelles International and also the regional airport. And if you want to fly into something a little low key, you can test out one of the 14 included airstrips as well. You can pick up your copy of the FSDG Seychelles, or Seychelles I should say, directly from their website. I'll leave a link in the description below. Moving on to the next release for the week, and this goes to NZA Simulations. This week releases Nelson Airport for New Zealand. Nelson Airport is located 6 nautical miles southwest of central Nelson, which is basically on the top of the South Island. This airport is packed full of features. Here are some of the highlights. 9,000 plus hand-placed objects, 250 plus custom objects, 50 plus unique custom buildings, fully 3D model of the interior of the terminal. Flying liveries are included of the Nelson Aviation College for the default 172. Static Air New Zealand ATR 72s and Dash 8s are included on the aprons, and static helicopters included the BK 117 and the rescue helicopter of the Nelson AS 350. Custom landmarks have also been included, such as the Nelson Fun Park and the Boulder Bank Lighthouse and more. The list just goes on and on for this airport. You can pick up your copy of NZA Simulations Nelson directly from the store. Leave a link in the description below. The last release for this week is Nemeth Design releases their new aircraft, which is the Yak 18T for the new sim. The Yak 18T is widely used as a sports aerobatic aircraft that was designed with versatility in mind. The Yak can land on paved or unpaved surfaces and allows the capacity to land on very short fields. Some of the features include is high definition textures with PBR technology, authentic flight characteristics of the aircraft, authentic flight system configurations of the aircraft, and classic avionics, but they are designed and compatible with IFR flying. 13 liveries are included. You can pick up your copy of the Nemeth Designs Yak 18T directly from their website, or you can pick it up in the Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace this week. I'll leave in the link in the description below. Moving on to this week's development news, and this week we were treated to part 2 of the development Q&A from Microsoft Flight Simulator development team. There was a lot of information about Sim Update 5 and how the improvements will help the sim, and here's some of the highlights. The Sim Update 5 will release on the 27th July, which is the same as the Xbox release. The Sim Update 5 will not include DX12 compatibility with the PC version. No date was given when this will happen, but the update will include significant performance and improvements for the sim either way for the PC. The Microsoft team have been working on the Sims engine to improve its overall performance. In this video, they showcase footage of the comparison test between Sim Update 4 and Sim Update 5. Sim Update 5 was able to improve the sim's performance by 35 to 40 frames, less use of RAM, and a reduction in CPU usage of around about 25%. The test was shown using a Intel processor of a i7-9700K with an RTX 2060 Super graphics card on ultra settings. This is very exciting news, and it's all done without DX12, so I'm really looking forward when that comes in, because the sim improvement should be amazing. Sim Update 5 is looking really good. Some of the other highlights mentioned in the development Q&A is the tree depth has now been fixed and it should be included in Sim Update 5. We should be hearing some new details around a partnership for gliders. Microsoft did mention it and hinted that they are working on something, and we should hear the details soon. Confirmation on no Xbox beta for launch. Basically, the team mentioned they've run out of time to do an Xbox beta. Frame rates on the Xbox version of the sim will be locked down to your monitor and TV frames. So if you have a regular TV or a monitor, it will be locked at 30 frames. If your TV has a variable refresh rate, the sim will support those frames and you'll be above 30. The X series will be 4K and the S series will be on 1080p. Xbox game is confirmed that it is cross-play and save played between both platforms, including Xbox and PC. So basically it's the same sim across 2 platforms. Again, Xbox One compatibility was mentioned, and the team did say they won't say no yet. The xCloud team is working closely with them at the moment, and they are still trying to get this to work. This is more likely to be a full streaming sim if they can get it to work on the Xbox One and pull it off, but nothing is confirmed at this stage. If you want to jump in the sim straight away, I really say the only thing you can do is go and buy a Xbox Series S and X or a PC to get into the sim action straight away. If you'd like to check out the full Q&A video, I'll leave a link in the description, as there was more talked about, but these were the main highlights in my opinion. Moving on to this week's development update, Performance Plus has officially taken off. This is basically the beta testing for the Sim Update 5 on the PC version, and by the looks of it, the beta testing will go on for about 2 or 3 weeks. A new update, development roadmap, and feedback snapshot was delivered. The team did go through this in some of the development Q&A video. Again, I'll leave a link in the description below if you wanted to check that out. 11 new airports, 1 new aircraft, 3 new sceneries, and 1 mission pack have been released this week for the sim through various third-party sites. 18 new products have hit the marketplace store this week, including 2 new aircraft and 16 added airports or sceneries. If you liked this video as part of our pre-flight checks, hit that like button. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more Aus Flight Simmer content and share it with your family and friends, as this helps us spread the word on flight simulation and aviation. We stream every Wednesday and Sunday at 8 PM GMT +10 on the channel, so feel free to drop by if you want to join in with the multiplayer shenanigans. We're going to leave you with one of our other favorite videos here. Why don't you check that out, and I'll see you over there.